guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
How
confuse
do you
them
confuse him
often.
and Michael Bolton? Kenny G never sang anything.
That's why it was funny to me when you said
They,
Michael Bolton. I was like,
they
wait,
both
what?
got curly long hair,
They're both.
and they're
Yup.
No,
There you
I was
go.
gonna say, you know why E-Ray confuses them. Let's be real
oh
here.
yeah, duh.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of the oldest ages, this is the greatest wrestling podcast of all time. It is Let Me Book the Territory. Is I, E-Ray, the quasi bad guy, the Diet Coco Vivo, the man of 7/8 teeth, aka stand in random Tongan number 2. I'm here. Also, not to be confused with anybody from Ohio or any neighboring other state.
Ugh.
We got the guy that bleeds Michigan blue. He pees nails and claws like Wolverine and adamantium diseases.
It's getting
It's
crazy here.
Michigan State Dub.
Whoa. Take the state out of there.
I
Whoa,
know,
Will.
I know.
Yeah, those guys are green like puke. It's your boy Ye Dub, W Cross this episode because he is finally getting over now, just like I always said he would. Gentlemen, this is the first episode since the end of Men's Mental Health Month.
Oh
So
man.
we can get back to people not giving a fuck about us. It's fine, guys. Ball up top. Getting ready for today's episode. I watched a Kyrie Sane match, and that just reminded me of the tale of Jack Sparrow.
What? But from where?
From the Isle of Tortuga and
Got it.
Davy Jones' locker. What lies in store? Shout out to Michael Bolton.
Oh, Kenny G. Yeah, love that guy. Also, the man, the myth, the filth one himself, Big Rich, but also, I don't know why he just looks extra disgusting today. Like, look at his face. I can't even
It's the
say.
fact that he put on a full fit for the pod and then named himself Mr. Creamboat. All of this is disgusting.
I wasn't even gonna get it.
Like all of this is disgusting.
Maybe
I feel like he has some very sick plans post pod.
maybe he just likes A&W root beer and ice cream. I guess.
Oh.
Explain yourself. BA DiBiase. What's going
It's
on?
I, BADBIC, aka Mr. Creamboat in the building. And just had to say that because they was dogging homegirl Nikita in the internet trying to say they would rather have Kyrie or not Kyrie, Shayna Baszler and
Natty
and rather have her there than Vicky the Wagon Creamboat. And I was like, wait a minute now.
Let me tell you
Wait
guys this
just
right
a
now.
cotton picking minute. No.
terrible choice.
If you
are
see
Tiffany
Nikita
Stratton right now.
hitting Bronco Busters and just shaking her tail feather on screen, and you decide you'd rather watch Shayna Baszler, good worker in ring, but kind of boring. Detective Tutuola has something to tell you.
There it is.
You know what? Wise man. Tell him. Yo. But be that as it may, guys, another week of wrestling, another PLE in Saudi, Riyadh season still here, I guess. We got to get into that. I think
When did Riyadh season become a thing?
I don't
When
know.
they
Is it like Love Island, like a season of TV, or is it like fall,
Listen,
winter,
listen,
spring,
that show
fall,
getting
summer,
crazy, by the way.
Riyadh? Oh, I'm going. It's happening. Say less. I've heard like too many other places that I listen to podcasts, all this stuff that I hear them talking about Love Island, and I'm like, wait, this is almost like that. What is it? The Spain show that we
Yeah.
did. Temptation Island, Spain.
So I was the same way. Like I was
need-
listening to a
catch up.
pod, and Mina Kimes and David Dennis Jr. started talking about it. I'm like, those are two of my favorite sports people, and I respect their sports opinion very highly. So I was like, all right, I might need to turn this on. We 26 episodes in, brother.
26.
Each season has like 35 episodes.
Bruh, say less. I will be caught up. Well, this is big AR's birthday weekend, so probably not yet. But after that,
Shout out to Big AR. Hit the horns one time.
Happy
Yeah, shout out to
birthday,
Queen
Big
AR.
where
Yeah, there it is.
yeah. But after that, and I've been being like really productive at work. So my time between that, a little bit of Mario Kart World, gotta show them who's boss, and just trying to be like a really productive person so I can like get raises and like climb the corporate ladder. I'm like actually gonna do it now. I was cosplaying as like a worker.
Awful.
It's like, nah, I know. I was like, what am I doing? Am I becoming an adult? Oh, E-Ray has learned the power of responsibility.
Is my frontal lobe developing? What's happening? This other shit is stupid. What am I doing?
I am a boss. Yeah, I don't like it. But
I mean, if I didn't, choose a new industry now, I would definitely pick nepotism. So I feel you.
Big facts. Like
definitely trying to show up to work 4 times a year and get paid the most in the company.
Flip-flops.
Shout out to Roman Reigns.
So my dad, I work for my dad, and I just need to know how to move these files over. I'm gonna make $400,000 a year. Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Hey Johnny, I see you eating ramen for the 5th time this week. Can you show me how to convert this PDF?
Yoga. Fired. But right.
Was that your way of saying you wanted to talk about Cody Rhodes being cast as Guile?
Whoa. Look, Street Fighter is upon us.
We have
legitimately talked up every single like thing that we love just coming back in full force. Mortal Kombat is releasing October of this year.
Trailer comes out
good?
later this month.
But I love Carl Urban, so we'll see. Meanwhile, Street Fighter, this feels like the old 90s again. Street Fighter is coming up. The casting is borderline. We started this with Roman Reigns and a whole rant about that. I don't know, like a month or 2 ago. It feels like forever ago.
When it first dropped.
At this point, the casting is pure insanity. It feels akin to Vince McMahon and Hulk Hogan locking themselves in a fucking hotel, doing a whole table of blow and just kicking people. We need this. Let me tell you something, brother. I think I'm like, what? we got Mike.
Where are those 43 pages at, Hawk?
M. Bison is being played by the guy from Interview with the Devil. What the hell is that movie called? Late Night with the Devil. Late Night with the Devil.
Really?
Yeah,
yeah, he played Polka Dot Man in that Suicide Squad movie.
That's crazy.
You have Balrog being played by 50 Cent. And Dan Hibiki being played by Andrew Schultz.
I like that casting. I like it.
Well, yes.
For pure comedic sense.
Okay. I'm not hating on it at all, but it's just the cast, like the pieces of this.
Yeah.
My mind is exploded already. Roman Reigns as Akuma.
Jason Momoa as Blanca.
Like it,
BA is gonna play Dalsim. He's already bald enough.
Get out of my brain. I was just gonna say, who would they get to play Dawson? I was like, who is the most recognizable Indian man? Like right now.
Jinder Mahal.
I was about to say Jinder. Get out my brain.
You can't have two. You get 2 wrestlers. One American Homelander, Cody Rhodes, is possibly getting a call for Guile. So
they're reporting that is set in stone.
Well, until I see it.
Until you see the screenshots of him with the brush top.
Sonic boom. I don't know, but right now, this shit is like fantasy booking, casting, and it's pure insanity. But somehow it's also perfect. I can't understand. I need it. I need it. But moving away from the craziness in Hollywood and trash TV, um, we gotta talk this PLE. This PLE being
Let's talk about it.
Crown Royal Julie King of the Ringers and stuff from Saudi Arabia live. Or whatever they're calling it now. I don't know. It's always something. But yes, we had the Saudi pay-per-view in Riyadh, and yeah, things happen. Where do we even where do we start? Can we get do we let's just start with the genericness. I mean, it's kind of a tradition at this point. Did you like it? Was it good?
Yeah, I mean, I watched it after the fact. Saturday I was in these streets because the streets be calling me, and the latest chick threw me back to the streets. I'm in these streets. It's fine. I'm okay. Ball up top. Sunday, watched it and loved it. I was like, this is a really good pay per view. Cody and Randy, they really went for it. The Jade and Oscar match was so good. I was almost convinced that Jade actually might be good at this.
Put a pin in that.
Alcohol was involved in that too. Punk and Cena was kind of what I expected it to be, but then, Burn It Down came on. I thought Iran had showed up to the main event, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit. World War III would definitely start if they harm a hair on John Cena's head.
BA seems to be just undulating all types of things. You want to make? Would you like to make your presence known, BA?
BA was upset when he saw little Nate take that shoulder tackle, but continue.
Right. Shout out to Charles Robinson. That was fucked up. But yeah, man.
It was.
That main event, it was cool at first, and then I was like, "What is?"
Can you just tell us how you like the pay-per-view? He's like,
"Oh, I'm sorry." He was like wanted to know what I was gesturing. I was gesturing. It was
that's BA. Anyway. Straight to it. Let me get straight to this action.
No foreplay. Just
don't ever make that gesture again, please.
That felt wrong.
Please.
I told you.
We definitely can't put this episode on YouTube now. No, we get banned in a minute.
The pay-per-view. The pay-per-view hit the spot for me. It was. I mean, I'm thinking of it as a meal, guys. It's like I'm eating a good meal type of deal. So
I still don't like the way you just said that.
He talks. I don't like it. It's just like
it was good.
So good.
He's a sorry.
Anyway, we got BA. Go ahead, continue. I just don't want to look directly at him. I'll look somewhere else.
It was
like anything he's doing.
Oh man,
you, sir.
Yes. The matches overall, like I was gonna, if I was to give it a grade, it was gonna be a B for me. As far as what the pay-per-view was doing, or PLE, excuse me. So yeah, it was. So yeah, the shit was cool. It was cool to me.
Okay.
No real big complaints.
But okay, now
you literally just whispered overbooked over me and said now you say no real complaints.
I know. I'm trying to figure him out.
Which is the BA? Is it Uchi Wally or is it one mic?
There's a reason why it's not an A, guys. Damn, that's why I left some space there.
So it lost a whole letter grade for the main event, not being trash, but just over. Okay, you're entitled to your opinion again. We forget. Make space for BA's opinion. And then, yeah, we'll get
clear out. Yeah.
So BA, you're saying it's a B because it was an A until the main event. Am I good in saying that, or am I misconstruing you in some way?
No, that's fair.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
At what part of the main event were you like, oh no, B, sir? You put your finger in it. Excuse me, this is cold. This needs to go back.
Send it back.
Yeah. Garcon.
When
Another round
Penta
of that
came out at
sweet red.
first. When Penta came out, and then when Sammy came out, I was just like, "What is CM Punk got all these friends for? Like, what the fuck is happening? Like,
He
I
don't have
did the
friends.
same.
what is
Seth
this?
has
Like
enemies.
WrestleMania 42? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
I did feel the exact same way. So I
Yeah.
can't really shit on him on
No,
that.
Punk
'cause I was
don't
like,
have friends. Seth has enemies. But shout out to Penta. He said, "I'm gonna get my shit off." Did his full walk
yes,
down?
he did. That's what I'm
Full
saying.
walk.
Like,
Jeff
what the
Hardy
fuck
like-
is that? Exactly. He was on his Jeff Hardy
punch.
shit.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm gonna
Strut
get my
down.
shit off." Fuck
You're
with you,
like,
Bird.
Ridiculous.
Help me. Still strutting,
Give me a
baby.
second.
I'll be
Zero
there in
Miedo.
4
Hold on.
more
I gotta.
minutes. Yeah, that's nuts.
That was hilarious.
Okay, so overbooked, yes, but I will ask: in your case, I agree with you. I think it was overbooked, but I did rewatch it after that. This is the thing with me: when I watch something, whether it be a wrestling event, movie, listen to an album, whatever. The initial, I don't know what it's going to be. So the possibilities are endless. And this is probably why I'm so like torn about Royal Rumbles. Royal Rumbles, it's the possibility of the thing. It's just like, oh, it could be anything. But once it happens, it's like, oh, it wasn't what I wanted. But then when you watch it back and you know what to expect, then you feel higher about it. At least I do. So this happened to me several times. It happened to me when I went to go see the movie Sinners. I was like, okay, I really liked this, but I didn't like this and I didn't like that. And initially, because I didn't know what to expect, these are things that certain scenes stood out to me, certain parts stood out to me that I didn't like.
Was
Upon
it the
rewatch,
influx of like the black music things in the
hated that
club?
Hated
You didn't like that?
Did
I
not like
knew it. Because I just watched this
Very
recently, and I was
polarized.
like, E-Ray hated that part. I could tell. He
Yeah.
saw that DJ and that
Yep.
rock guy. I was like, E-Ray hated
Preacher
that
boy,
part.
preacher boy.
I literally wanted to call
What
you.
the fuck
I
is
wanted to
that?
call you.
You should
Now coming to the stage, new preacher boy.
I was like, oh,
He don't care if you had to walk here. You got a little tag on it. It don't matter to him. He gonna eat it. He gonna eat it.
for sure. But upon rewatch, I was like, because when you're watching something, you don't know where it's going. It feels like an eternity when you're like, what is happening here? But when upon rewatch, it's actually way faster. And so it's like, oh, that was just me feeling away or griping about it. When I watch it back, I watched it again. I was like, okay, that scene wasn't that long. It was fine. It didn't take me, but again, my initial thought, it took me out of the movie. Or like, I love the setting of like 1930s or whatever. And then it's like, wait, what the fuck? Why is this bitch twerking? I was like, I don't like this. This is weird. Like, I get
Why
what
are
you're
these
doing,
niggas?
but I don't
Where's
like
the niggas out the Kendrick video doing here? Why are they crumpling?
Right. I was like, oh no.
Why is there an African witch doctor here too? What the fuck is going
Why
on?
are never mind.
Eat all of these niggas. What's going on?
But the
Watch
music
start
was
cheering
good.
for the Irish people. What's happening?
Doing an Irish jig as well. Same thing. The same thing happened with the pay-per-view. I was like, what the fuck? Because I hear that music hit. I'm like, Penta, what? Why? And I'm like, oh yeah, because of Seth. And then, oh, here's Sammy, because Saudi Arabia. Cool. And Braun, whatever. Cool.
The bronze.
And yeah, I need a name for them, by the way, because I was thinking about like.
Did
two
you notice how they
Brauns.
put their music together on Monday?
Yeah. I didn't hate
Fire.
it. I didn't hate
Fire.
it. But yeah, it was like, okay, this is happening. Then it'll start giving me the finish your Cody story, Cody Mania vibes. I'm like, this is a lot going on for this.
Yep.
And then like how it all ended up, and I was like, okay, I figured it would end like that. Upon rewatch, it just felt like I already knew where it was going, so I'm just now coloring in the lines. So they already gave me the beats. Got it here, got it here. Now I'm just coloring the lines. I was like, oh, okay, I actually still liked it. So I don't know. Maybe upon rewatch, you may like it better, or it helps round out your feelings about it. For me, I think I give it like a B plus because it was a pretty good pay per view. My low point was like nothing that I thought it was going to be. I thought Jade and Oscar was for sure going to be my low point, and it wasn't. So yeah, I give it a B plus. Now if we want to get into the nitty gritty of it all, let's start with the King of the Ring.
They tried to go for it, and I appreciated every second of it.
Saudi loves Randy. Saudi loves Randy. That's what I felt.
Saudi loves Cody for somebody coming out there with the American flag all draped all over my Captain America too.
That is also a fact. They just love the whoa. Saudi's down with the whoa.
They love that song.
They like Black Rob.
Down straight. They need to go do a song. They need to go do a show over in Saudi. They'd make generational money.
Who, Black Rob?
Sure.
No, down straight. Who make Cody's song?
Got it.
They go over there. They make generational money. One song performance.
You'd have to just advertise them as Cody's music, like Cody's music playing a live show in Saudi Arabia. Oh, okay.
The niggas that did Kingdom coming to Saudi. Whoa. Sold out.
Yeah.
Sold out.
Find the
and
guys
they got
who did
generational
voices. They went crazy for that. So I was like, oh,
Rebel Theory, I think is the name of that band.
It was incredible. But this is so.
They talk to me.
The entrances were fantastic. The crowd response was fantastic, and it was another reminder for me initially, and a really sad moment where I'm thinking, "Damn, Mania is gonna be back in Vegas." Because you're not getting that. Vegas, too expensive, so it's a very casual crowd, unfortunately. Now that everybody's been priced out.
On the flip side, Rumble's going to be in Saudi, so you're going to get a lot of that.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that though. I have to see it. I have to see it because Rumble is pretty much live everywhere. Like Rumble don't miss audience-wise.
Well, we also haven't seen Rumble in Saudi either. I mean, we've seen the greatest Rumble.
But see, okay, we'll get to that because
just getting under the ring.
These are the gripes I have about the Saudi show. But we'll talk about it momentarily. Cody and Randy went for it for the most part. I think it was fun. Did what it needed to do. I need to go on here, correct myself, and hold the Jagaloons that I was co-hosting with accountable because I said, "Oh, Cody's not like Randy Orton's not winning. He was King of the Ring last year." And they're like, "Yeah, you right." No, I'm not. I'm wrong.
I didn't know you said anything about last year. I was thinking it's like Randy won it in the past. He's not gonna win it
back to back, and he was like, "Yeah, you right." BA was just sitting there thinking about some cream boat or some shit. I don't know. He was like, A&W, it's delicious. Wise Man was just too busy hating on WWE to give a shit what I was talking about. So I get it, but I was wrong. And if I knew, I was like, "Oh, okay, maybe." But I still would have probably went with Cody if I had to choose the two. I just wanted to clear that up. Hey guys, I was wrong. But with that said, Cody winning again, like making this a big thing. I was like, "Oh man, that's good." But I still couldn't help but think how much more like amped this would have been had you had Jey Uso and had you had Sammy home, almost like native son-esque, like adopted native son of Saudi.
Right
now
it was right there.
They killed Mansoor so Sammy could imbue his powers. They powered up Sammy now, and Sammy's their guy. So that would have been flames, but we didn't get that. So no need to cry over spilled milk.
It wasn't even poured milk.
Yeah, it just was there. They just kicked the fuck out of it.
They just let it spoil.
2% gallon. Gallagher.
Go to waste.
Yeah. But are y'all mad that Cody won? Do you think the right person won? Run
Yeah,
it
I
back
think
For story
SummerSlam?
purposes, yeah, absolutely, the right person won.
like the thing about it is like if they're really gonna hold true to Code, not excuse me, Randy John one last time in St. Louis when it happened, then it makes sense. And Cody's the guy they're going to put over to get that belt off of John.
I mean,
And
not if
but
he's
you
about to be
have to
Guile. Sign a deal with
exactly
that shit.
you have to,
Oh,
but you have to have that chase going. And I think you get to an interesting spot where John started to get cheered again. So Cody takes that belt off of him, crowd turns on him. You got the time. You can turn Cody heel, and whoever wins the Rumble at Mania can be the guy to go up against Cody Lander. Like, there's so many things you can do.
oh, got it. You said something. You said it so quickly that I was like,
Oh
wait,
my
there's
bad.
a Rumble at Mania? Huh? We're
No,
doing the
I'm
Rumble at Mania. Got it.
I'm just
We
thinking
need a comma.
next Saudi show.
Cool.
BA is gonna fly us out there.
Yeah,
Yep,
that is what's gonna be
PJ.
next. They're gonna pay for that next. It's like, you know what? WrestleMania Rumble is coming to you first ever. What is that? Saudi Arabia, Riyadh,
A
season.
4 month long show.
Riyadh
In
season.
Riyadh.
17 hours. Did y'all happen
No,
to
no,
notice?
4 month long, 17,000 hours.
No way they're doing that. They gotta make room for the boxing event that's coming up.
Oh yeah,
So that's not happening. But
You're right.
did y'all notice they said, "Hey, we don't do that here. Kick all them other sponsorships out. We got all the cash. We paying the bills.
yeah.
No,
Sorry, Hogan.
order what you want.
Real American beer.
Order what you want. But you know when you get home, what you got to do, right?
Yeah, they
That's
pay like
what they
20
did.
million a year for
Morgan
this.
and Morgan, get the fuck out of here.
Slim Jim, not around here.
We don't eat pork. Nope, no Slim
Nope.
Jims.
Out of here. It was just Riyadh. That's it. I was like, oh man, I
Riyadh
missed that.
season.
Man, they had to pay a crazy buck for that.
I think
I
they're
loved
paying. No, I think it's just included now. They're paying like 20 million a year to have 3 shows over there.
Yeah, I mean they re-upped, right?
Yeah,
Because they
they
had an
re-upped,
option
and
for the second
TKO went over there and
another
said
5
yesterday's
years.
price is not today's price. And the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia was like, bet.
Right. What's money to me? We're
Cool.
printing money over here. As I
Cool.
drive to you in my golden Lamborghini.
Our net value ain't in assets over here. It's in cash.
But moving right along. I think I guess Cody winning.
So CM Punk got to shoot Seth Rollins if he wanted to win the title, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
damn near.
basically.
Like he got to have a title match announced, and then when Seth show up to the building, he just got to put a bullet in his head.
Coming from the Detroit guy that tracks. That's how he thinks to solve all issues. That's all he's seen growing up.
Gun violence.
Yeah, RoboCop, Axel Foley.
True. That is true.
Fucking BMF. This nigga don't know no other solution.
Those is his
but
heroes.
murder. You so hey,
I saw BMF live. Like they're my peoples.
you
Yes.
see them over there. They selling that lemonade for 50 cents. We gotta cut the product. Sell off for 45 cents. And if they got a problem, you know what to do.
They can either get down
What?
or lay
Why? They're fucking little
because
children.
why not?
They know it's all blocked. Okay.
All these blocks are a block.
Mm-hmm.
You
Moving.
can be BMF or you can be nothing. The F is for family though. So when you win, you win.
That's exactly what Vin Diesel said. When you're in,
Remember when they was
then
trying
he
to steal
ate them.
DVD players and gas, not save the world?
Yes, I long for those days. Remember when Vin Diesel was skinny?
Yeah.
Fat
Chronicles
Chronicles
Diesel.
of
his family.
Riddick.
Huh?
The Chronicles of Riddick.
Oh, or the original Fast and the Furious movie.
Oh yeah, of course.
Now it's like
Or the Street Sharks commercial he did.
Straight Sharks. Ah! Yes, thanks, Vin Diesel. Well, hey, Vin Diesel's also.
Anyways, yeah, CM Punk got to shoot Seth Rollins to get it.
I mean, or just do an elaborate scheme to take out each member of his team and then go after him at a later date after he also already wins the title. You got to let Seth win the title, I think. Or do we think that would just, I know we're going off the card, but I'm just thinking, would me personally, you got to let Seth keep that thing going. His cash-ins are always the best.
And they just
You
made
know,
that briefcase, so they got to sell
fire.
some
That,
briefcases.
that briefcase is
Briefcase
fire.
fire.
Yeah.
I still think a better story is having Seth cash in on Sammy and having Sammy chase Seth after.
Yeah, that's fine. But who does Sammy? He wins the heavyweight, or does he win the undisputed?
Sammy was the heavyweight, and
Oh no, I don't like that anymore.
I would have him win it from Punk.
Seth has already
Mm-mm.
shown you, hey, I made that belt what it is. He played with Gunther. He's like, and it's like, but that's not where it is. I'm going after John, or whoever else got it, John Cody, because he's also never beat Cody. That's how you do it. You have Cody win it, take it off of John, and Seth cashes in on Cody, and then Cody goes away to shoot his movie.
And then
Then he
comes
comes
back as
back.
Cody Lander.
Then he comes back, and and everybody's cheering him. They're so happy, but the landscape has changed, and then he does something evil like beat up Sammy or some shit. And then you start to make the Cody Lander change, or he declares, and you string it out a little bit, and then all of a sudden he goes bad. He breaks bad, baby. He's like cooking meth in his drawers. That's what we need. Yeah, Cody.
I don't know about cooking mess in his drawers. Just give me the Homelander speech. I'm better than all of you. I am tired of shrinking myself down. Like that whole speech. Remember that one from season 3?
I was just gonna say, just squeeze somebody's head till it pops. You do that.
I mean, he could do that to Rey Mysterio because that's how
That's how you get up. That's how everybody's heel turn goes. Oh, you need to become heel. That kill Rey Mysterio.
Hey Ray, we got something for you. We got Cody turn heel. Oh, okay. So I got to lose another eye.
How long will I be out this thing? Like, okay.
Don't worry. After Cody turns heel, we'll have Bronson tsunami you 45 times. It's fine. Time off's approved.
He becomes the new sponsorship. It's a piece of the ring. Yeah. And brought to you by Rey Mysterio's organs.
Rey Mysterio being the WWE logo is crazy.
Just turn him into like an outline. Oh man. Anyway. Okay, so let's King of the Ring. Great. We like that. Queen of the Ring. I believe it was the wise man that called it.
Dub was right.
I don't recall. Maybe Dub was right as well. BA.
I said it in the chat.
Women's wrestling, right?
Yes.
I know. Bear with us.
I'm trying. I'm hanging in there.
We can do this together because we know your disappointment. Actually, were you disappointed? Because
no, Jay did her thing, and she's like, to your point from the chat. She had the most fire fit of the night, no doubt. So
Storm is coming.
Those contacts, everything. I was like, wow, like she got the whole look going.
That storm fit was fire, from the wings connected to the ring finger. All the things were fire. Good job on Jade. She looked amazing. I definitely say top 3 of Riyadh's season. She had top 3 fits, and she ain't 3 or 2. Like, number 1 for sure. Then I would go Naomi, the money caution fit on Friday SmackDown. Then I'd go Roxanne.
Oh, I would have went Jade, then Naomi, then
Dylan. Got it. BA.
That's fair. I would go Jade. Jade, Roxanne, then I'd have to say Rhea.
I was about to say, what, really? Okay, talk.
Yeah.
I'm curious, and we'll get back to the Queen of the Ring match itself, but you said Jade, Roxanne, then Rhea. What about Rhea's fit was better? Or what did you love about Rhea's fit that was so great? Because to me, it just felt like
It was just, I mean, she was like the jack-o'-lantern little look, so it was pretty dope. I don't know. It was
Did you
It
random.
ain't
not see Naomi's
Halloween.
ass?
Well, I didn't see SmackDown,
Dub,
so
calm yourself. Oh, never
You're
mind.
right. You're right.
That's all you had to say, BA. Got it. Okay.
Shout out to Big
Fair enough.
Jim.
I saw some of the highlights.
And Slim Jim,
I didn't see
the
that
big
one.
gym table. That's crazy. You get slammed through the big gym table is wild.
Yeah, I'm not taking that bump. Fire me.
At all. Um, but okay, back to the Queen of the Ring match. Yeah, I was waiting for this. I wanted to see how the styles would match. Oscar doing Oscar things. She's so over. And Jade looking amazing. I was like, are they gonna botch this? And no, the match to me was pretty good, solid. It was nothing terrible. Probably one of Jade's best matches to me. I think her and Naomi had probably a better match at WrestleMania, but like overall, this was fine. I think the ending is what did it for me. That I was like, that fell flat, but
Felt a little anticlimactic.
absolutely, and that was my
People were
And then
exact.
saying there was a botch there.
yeah, Jade likes her pin too much, so she'll bend people all the way back and end up
Yeah,
lifting their shoulders off the bat.
see, and
Yes,
they went.
She
people were
loves doing
confused.
her pin too much. It's like, all
Or she's
right,
like,
we get it.
she thinks she L Cool J sometimes.
You can't
Oh
you
yeah,
never
Deepest.
go full LL Cool
Sharks
J.
fan.
Deep as bluest. Your
Yeah,
hat is not a Sharks fan.
maybe never mind. Don't say that. But
Say it. Say it.
nope, won't get me. But yeah, that was my only critique about that. Do we like how this went? Because now
I called
she's
it. I said
guaranteed.
Jade wins here. Jade
Mhm.
wins that title at SummerSlam, and Naomi cashes in on Jade.
I would
That is how you
love
finish
that.
that story.
I would love that. Just let her get a taste so we can get her
Yeah,
crowned and then super
that
kick to the face, rear end,
that is how you
take
finish
the
that
title.
story. 100%.
Oh, MJF style.
Because let's be real,
Mm.
Naomi has earned every single bit of this title run she's about to get after SummerSlam,
Oh,
and
absolutely. Naomi's the
and Jade's
hottest
probably better
heel
in the
there right
chase.
now.
Well, actually, we know Jade's better than Chase because he's chasing now, and we remember her title reign in AEW. It was a
The
lot of
forever
squash
reign.
matches.
The
No, the
forever reign.
Forever Reign is still happening
They
in
slapped the
Ring of Honor.
Goldberg streak on her, and that's all they was selling.
Yeah, that's true. 113 and 0, by the way. Jay Cargo, she did it. Yeah, that was fine. Um, so those two things happen. I think we agree with the best. Let's talk about what was your guys' maybe worst match of the night, if it
Mm.
wasn't those or the main event. If it was the main event, cool. But I'm just curious.
Solo versus Jacob did not get to where I wanted it to get to before Bachaloa and Tallest logo Tonga came back. Oh yeah,
Like
I,
you just
I'd
botch
have to agree because
whatever
I
they are.
completely forgot about that match until you said something. So I'd have to agree.
Boom.
I
We
mean
have
it
the
was
trifecta.
just okay, but like you when you see Jacob in the
It
ring, and we know
wasn't
what Solo can do. We've
even
seen what Solo can do,
that.
but I get he has to work this different style because of this character he is right now. This match didn't get to the levels I wanted to get to, and then Bachaloa came back, and then the tallest Tonga showed up, and they're just
And
like,
and
"Oh, who was that? Who was that? Oh my God, that's the youngest Tonga!" Like they haven't had him on main event
yeah,
the past 2 weeks under Hikuleo, which they're probably
yeah,
going to rename him to
yeah.
Taller Tonga because that's just funny.
Taller Tonga.
I think his actual name is Tala. So
Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and tallest Tonga.
Talatonga.
Tala Tala.
Tala Tala, holla holla.
Tala
Hey,
Tala
bitch, I'm
Tala.
trying to holla
Tala
at you.
Tala.
Holla holla
Tala
holla.
Tala Tala. Yeah. I'm in 1,000% agreement.
And I
This was
feel
a
like
low
he
light
didn't
for
he
me.
botch that choke slam too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But or I mean, did he? I don't know.
it
Whatever.
was sloppy.
It was a little bit off timing, and he almost missed the actual pull out. Pause.
yes.
Because Solo is gesturing with his hands. His hands. I seen it when he on the ground. Like, oh, here, who's this coming? And then I'm like, oh, he gets yanked out by. I thought it was I thought it was Tonga Loa was gonna grab him or something and just was waiting for it. It's oh my god, who was this? And he come out. Ah! At this point, I'm over additional like Islander people just popping up. Number one, that's been over abused. They over abused that like AEW turned the lights off when somebody else new debuts.
I
Don't
think
like
we
it.
got one more left, if memory serves me correctly.
And if that's the case, I'm over them calling up this Timu's rejects of Bloodline members. These are the most swagless members of Bloodline ever. And I'm like, I don't care. And again, they all feel like generic uh what was it, maximum carnage, separation anxiety, thugs,
the
henchmen,
yeah
or like the
the
Spider-Man
bad
guys. Yeah, spider, the bats. We gonna do this. Like that's all they are, and it's so generic and annoying. Like, okay, come on, you gonna catch a batarang. You're there. You're bad because you're bad. I look at JC Chaze's face every week. I'm like, oh, I don't like you. I don't like this. None of this is working for me. But new music.
Yeah,
I like the
we
music.
got one more
Music's better.
left. We got Lance Anoa'i. He is currently in
Not Zilla.
NXT right now, technically. Huh?
Not Zilla.
Yeah, he's actually related. Yes.
I know. I said
Zilla's
not
coming
Zilla.
at some point.
Oh no, Zilla's
He's
still in
still doing.
Reality Wrestler.
Yeah, I was like, he's still doing that, but I don't know.
I think the price is probably going up on Zilla because they
For
realized
sure.
that he might be the next Jacob, and they're like, oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
And that's what I mean. You can't keep bringing these generic islanders, specific islanders over because it's not, it ain't hitting the same, and they're gonna get lost in the shuffle. And like this meant nothing to me. I wasn't shocked. I wasn't like, whoa. The last person that I cared about was Jacob. And so all the talk and all the excitement around him was matched immediately. And then I was like, oh, this is crazy. I like this. And then I had to go find out more about it. I have not had any inkling or desire to look at any of these niggas. Who is these niggas?
So
Didn't like
Paulus Tonga was also a member of the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
I believe he was in
Great.
the Cody Rhodes Young Bucks run of Bullet Club.
I don't care.
All right, I'm just
Oh, not no. No shade to you, but
you know,
I don't care. No one
Yeah.
cares. The world is literally like, okay, maybe we'll see. Like he has a little bit more juice to him than JC Chazé, but man, him, Tonga Loa, they are really like it's kind of like when if you have siblings and you establish yourself in like your city, your school, whatever, and then your siblings come along trying to just eat off your clout, eat off your juice, and it's like, but y'all not it. Like, oh man, stop it. This is gross. You're ruining me. I did all this. And they're just that. I'm like, oh, they are so henchmen. You don't expect none of them to break out. So when they actually do like object to Solo's tyranny, no one's gonna give a fuck. They're like, Jacob, can you just kill them? Or we'll be excited they break away from him because it'll leave him vulnerable, but we will not care about them.
hey Triple H, if you're listening, you can pay me $250K to be somebody's henchman, and I'll be forgettable every day of the week.
Me three.
I have no
Shit.
problem with that.
That's a fact. So you saying that we need to become the new bloodline?
Listen,
we could back
Might as
up.
well. Shit.
Solo is,
listen, I will acknowledge Montez Ford and just be a faceless henchman in the prophets of the prophets.
Oh, you want to be the prophet? You want to be the prophet? Got it. I was just thinking we literally just joined the bloodline and just everybody grow their hair out, just put some juice in it.
Sign me up.
And then we just walk around solo. Solo has been watching so much Fat Albert. You can't tell me he is not playing Omarion's character. I don't care what you say. Go watch it. Listeners, go watch the movie Fat Albert starring Kenan Thompson and Kyla Pratt and Omarion. And you watch Omarion do some stuff, even his gestures, his everything. Solo Sikoa is pantomiming, and it's hilarious to me because every time I say like, this is so funny, it's great. But outside of that,
But yeah, for real,
I don't care about none of
trips.
that. Did Dub say
250K, yeah, I'll do it, and I won't. I won't say a word about the Saudi show. I will sell out. I will wear Riyadh season t-shirt on the way to the ring. What?
Dub.
Huh?
Get off your knees. Close your mouth. It's okay. The corporations are up. Zip. We'll think about it. We'll call you. You got cast. Just got cast and couched by fucking TKO. Just TK'd on your back. Moving right.
Whoa, no Diddy.
I mean,
not guilty.
They're innocent too, I guess.
BA don't be that guy.
That's saying.
That's what just came out.
He's half guilty.
I mean, he kind of guilty.
Every people, yeah.
He kind of guilty.
Would y'all, when I was like, would y'all have been squirting baby on yourselves out the court? Would you sell out that much, Dub? If you was like, hey, 250,000, just go outside of Diddy's case and just
no
and unload a Johnson & Johnson bottle on yourself.
No, I can be bought.
You draw the line?
There's numbers and there's levels to this shit.
Yeah, you don't want to be an embarrassment for 250.
Yeah. I want to be an embarrassment for less than Malik Beasley the gamblers that he been messing with. So no.
I mean, would you go out the house dressed like TLC? Like Malik Beasley? Or Michael Beasley? Sorry, you said Malik Beasley. I thought about Michael Beasley.
Oh.
Completely different situation. Michael Beasley's great right now. He's just like, hey, young thug, I'll take your hat. Shut your bitch ass up.
Taking niggas' money in basketball.
Insane.
But then Michael saying Beasley's very like sexually suggestive things while he's doing it as well.
Oh, I'm gonna slow stroke you. I'm gonna love you down. Then I'm gonna round it in. Like
what's happening?
I thought we was playing basketball.
Yeah.
Here you.
That's how he won that game so decisively.
Because
Wes Stevenson was worried.
He just left like, you got it. You just let him drive every time, like Malik Beasley. Oh, he blew right past me. Guess I'll lose this money. Anyway, what are we talking about? No,
my brother was getting his check seized by a celebrity barber.
Wait, what?
Malik Beasley was getting his check seized by a celebrity barber. That brother's in so much debt that there's no question in my mind he did everything they was accusing him of.
Damn.
For sure, but how do you even find that out?
Oh, the reporting is out there. Trust me.
Barbara was just like, hey, nigga, I need my ducats.
He owed a barber a shit ton of money. He owed a celebrity dentist a shit ton of money. He owed Dan Gilbert a shit ton of money from one of Dan Gilbert's companies. So I know every time the Cavs played the Pistons, Dan Gilbert was right there courtside, just looking at Malik Beasley like, "What you doing, nigga?"
Wow,
that's insane.
Shit, crazy.
That is nuts.
What's crazier, that Malik Beasley story, or the fact that Jacob Fatu no longer has a belt?
No, what's crazy is the fact that in this Malik Beasley story, they caught him.
Jacob Fatu showed up
because people connected to him were betting the under on Malik Beasley rebounds. And it was like, wait a minute, why did somebody just bet $250,000 that Malik Beasley would get under 6.5 rebounds? The fuck is going on here?
Damn.
Criminals are stupid. That being said, Jacob Fatu no longer has a belt because they put it on Solo Sikoa because they was like, damn, this character work is so good. But also, it might be time to get Jacob ready to move on up that ladder, if you will. Jacob's ladder.
To the heavyweight. To the heavyweight.
Listen.
Gunther, Jacob Fatu.
Oh man. That'd be nuts.
That'd be crazy.
That could be a really good summer. Look, if I gotta watch Jacob Fatu versus Goldberg, I might end it. I might end it off.
If Goldberg win this belt,
Jacob Fatu's an actual criminal. He might end Goldberg.
He ends Gunther, and then he beats Jacob Fatu right after. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know.
I might have to go on hiatus for us to calm down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some probing and investigating on my own. I'm gonna find out. Get to the bottom of this. Pause. But
do you guys think it's time for Jacob to be moved up the card to be a like potential guy that like, yeah, he's knocking on the door?
I mean, if they
Because
gonna
like, don't get me
start,
wrong, John has 12 dates left, but Jacob John is intriguing
that would
just
be,
for the simple
that would be
fact
fire.
of Jacob is there, and it gives credence to everything that we saw when he first showed up. He was like, he the guy.
But this is the problem. The way they booked it, it's not over. So you're gonna get Jacob and Solo at SummerSlam, probably like night one.
true.
Oh
and
man, it is
and
a
he's
two
gonna have to
nighter,
go
isn't
through the
it?
gauntlet of Tonga, island of
Yeah.
Tonga match or some shit, and fight
Yep.
all of them.
No, it's
Like,
just gonna be called the Tour of the Islands, like JC Mateo's finisher.
yeah, literally. And but that doesn't leave time for him to then get back to John, because then he's gonna then have a second US title reign. Then he has to lose that title reign and then somehow factor into John Cena.
You don't have
That's
to
different.
lose
He'll
the
be out
U.S.
the door
title to
by then.
challenge John Cena for the world title. If you don't believe me, ask Seth
Oh,
freaking Rollins.
okay, do both. I'm not mad at that. I would love that then. Yeah, let him get his shot. He got to lose, but that'll be a fire match. Be this close. That showcase him in a different light. Do you do that on Saturday night's main event? They just had Night of Champions, so can't do it there.
I would be mad about doing it at Clash of Paris.
Yeah, they need some matches
That's
on that card.
so soon though, right?
It's after SummerSlam. It's like 3 weeks after
Okay.
SummerSlam.
Okay. Yeah, we
So
got
if John retains at SummerSlam, you can't line up Cody right away. Um, there, I can't think of too many other dream matches that I want to see real quick. Give me Jacob real quick. Give me somebody who's like that might be the future of the company right there, and put him in, as a litmus test versus the greatest of all time.
You said a limp biscuit test?
I mean,
Just
it
one
is
more
all about the
day.
nookie.
Fred Durst.
Don't want to wake up and everybody sucks. No.
Fire song. All right, but let's keep rolling here.
Keep
Anyways.
rolling, roll. I see what you did.
There we go.
Yeah.
Take her.
The other big thing
He's a rapper,
from
guys.
Night of
He's a rapper.
Champions.
So good, guys. He just comes up with his stuff on the top of the dome.
Okay, E-Ray has to have it
Without all
his
my
way.
spit. What?
So you just have to have it my way, huh?
You just mad because I'm styling on you. I see what you're doing, Doug. I see it.
It's your way or the highway, huh? Okay. But that being said, the Cross
Someday you'll see.
agenda is paying off. You got Karion Kross on a PLE. He took the L to Sami Zayn. Guys, do we do it? Can we put ourselves over? Did we get crossover? After months and months of telling y'all that this man deserves a spot, and after that amazing WrestleMania weekend interview with not Sam Roberts, Karion Kross is in an actual feud with an actual wrestler and not just whispering to his very hot wife backstage. BA, give me your initial thoughts, and not having to do with his wife, but having to
I
do
was
with the
like,
actual
thank you
match.
for clarifying. I was like, he's going there. Actually, I always wondered what Austin Theory was the same thing. Are they real? BA, have some respect. God. Yeah.
Kross beat the shit out of Austin Theory after
shit.
that. So good.
That would be ugly. But nah, why would I hate this? It's great to see Karion Kross get over. He kind of was trolling people with that bump stuff, no bump stuff that he was saying, because I guess they was ragging on him in the back, like saying like, so you gonna go out there and bump like HBK versus Hogan at SummerSlam? He was like he was like, nah, no way, I'm not gonna do that. So nah, man. So Kross is just continuing like this whole thing of like ruling the internet, along with his matches looking good too. So, and the character work. So yeah, man, what's not to like?
Yeah, I love the match. Like Sammy, you can't really go wrong with a Sammy match though. Sammy knows how to get you there. Pause. It's just it feels right. Pause. It.
Hey,
I.
yo. Oh, whoa. B.E. Ray over here. Good Lord.
It just feels right. I understand.
Oh,
What a cream
ew. Ew.
No, Sammy. Look, Sammy matches have certain emotional beats to it. Do I have to
No,
do it?
no, that
Okay,
one,
okay,
that's good. That's good.
okay. I'm straddling the line here. It just has certain emotional beats that kind of take you on this roller coaster of emotion that you're going to by the end. You're just like, oh my gosh, can he win? I had to like really walk the line to get that perfectly.
So Sami
Or
Zayn is Vivian Green taking us on an emotional roller coaster. I like it.
yeah, he does that. And then Karion Kross working so stiff, doomsday Saitos and ultimate German suplexes. It's just like, oh, he's gonna just weigh you down. I really thought he was gonna choke him out. I was gonna be
I did
so
too.
happy. I wished it would have ended like that, but it didn't, and that's okay. So, yeah, I
I'm
was
on an
fully on board.
emotional
Do we
roller
think? Do you think
coaster.
that's it? Do you think
Loving
it's over
you
between
when
them now, or
nothing else. I'm gonna keep
Mm,
saying it. Loving you was
While Dub
never
the
sings,
good
background? Yeah,
for
BA. Do
me.
you think it's
For
over between
me.
Karrion
I
and Sammy, or you
am
think this continues a little bit?
I
emotional
think we get a little bit
roller
of a continuance of
coaster.
it, in all
Loving
honesty.
you ain't nothing healthy.
um,
Oh, he acting like the hip hop Dalmatians over there.
um,
I, I, I,
The hoe is mine.
I. She's like,
We broke VA.
she's like,
I don't even know what to say.
Thanks, BA.
Thank you, BA.
Now to our main wrestling correspondent, BA Bigelow. Back to you, Dave. All right.
Clearly, Stephanie Vaquer showed up, and BA is losing his shit. Check in with
I
Booker
can't
T.
say that.
I know what E-Ray was about to say.
I do too.
But
Moving right along
yes.
here from one agenda to another. Ladies and gentlemen, we are also home to the Finn Balor agenda. And
Wait. Hang on to that.
coming up right after this.
I wasn't done. We are talking about Judgment Day, though.
If you believe yours is the only
It's been so long, I
way.
forgot that song. It's sad. I was like, wait, what is their song? I was like, wait, how does the song go again? Because they've been putting
We
all
about
these
to
fucking...
put the pain on them.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they got Def Rebel to death.
Man, when you get death,
That Def Rebel theme is
crazy.
so bad they had to fire Carlito.
Like, their music is so unrecognizable, man. It's so bad.
It's so like, what is this? It's so generic rapper.
We about to
stuff.
put the pain on them.
I was like, I don't like this.
We about
the
the Judgment Day on them.
Yeah.
Stevie Stone put the pain on them.
Don't Judgment Day on them, please. Oh, I'm about the Judgment Day. I'm about the Judgment Day on you. Like, no. No. Hell, I'm about the Judgment Day on you.
About the Judgment Day all over your big back pose.
Cobra back.
Hit him with the Cobra back. Because we about to put the pain on them. We got the Prodigy running game on them.
Dub's a rapper still. Yeah.
Chicken tendies put the pain on them.
big back pose. Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley had that.
Big Head
match.
McDonough, you can't hold up your neck because we about to put the pain on them.
Just remember, I just named a Jade Cargill match and a Rhea and Raquel Gonzalez match, and neither one of those were my lowlights of this card.
True.
That's just relevant. So, but anywho, that happened. That match was actually surprisingly pretty entertaining as well. I really liked it for the most part. But yeah, I guess we're here. But I wanted to go backtrack though. But I guess we're here, so we can talk about it. Um, the full Finn Balor agenda in full effect, but at the detriment and the sacrifice of my guys. I don't like it. I don't like it not one bit. Mm-mm, not one bit. Finn
So,
Balor, J.D. McDonough, champions
so
once again.
hear me out here. Hear me out here. So
Salute, I guess.
there are
Right.
no babyface tag teams in the Raw tag division right now because I think the Viking Raiders are back on the shelf, or they just realized this shit don't work no more.
Oh, the War Vikings,
Yeah, the War Vikings who raid. I
the
don't
Raid
know.
experience,
Yeah, all of that. The raiding machine of war. I don't know.
Barefoot Mafia.
There it is.
Right. Yeah.
There it
Yep.
is.
Sure.
Yep.
Yep. So they realize that's not working. And I think this New Day heel gimmick that's currently working right now needs a babyface tag team to run from. So that being said, they were like, all right, well, we still got the story going with the Judgment Day. We're clearly moving Roxanne into it. And we got something going with Dom as the most over person in the company, not named Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso. So let's keep this going. We can put these tag belts on these guys. We don't necessarily have to tell a story outside of them. So I understand totally where they're going with this. That being said, the second they do this draft and if they keep the New Day on Raw, they need to draft at least 2 babyface tag teams to Raw, and then put those belts right back on the New Day.
Motor City Machine Gun.
Oh man, he's right in my brain too. Jeez.
Oh, Motor City Machine Guns New Day, sign me up.
Yes.
Sign me up. That is a WrestleMania main event in this household.
It's a given. I don't know what the second babyface tag team would be because I don't
Ask
think
Fraxia.
there are anymore. But then you strip SmackDown too much.
You can call up Hank and Tank.
Yeah, that's more of a Raw tag team. SmackDown got the workers.
But that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
the
Like
work.
you keep New Day on Raw, and then you bring over Motor City Machine Guns.
And leave Fraxon where they are and then call up Hank and Tank for Raw.
Right, that's what I was saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
call
okay,
up
got
Hank
it.
and
How you
Tank
get-
for
that's
Raw
how you
if you
get
don't want to
there.
bring Fraxium over. Yeah,
Yes, that's
because
okay.
Hank and Tank they're the power tag team, and that's a babyface tag team if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, but
Honk.
I'm not excited about that. But
No, I can take it.
Finn Balor, yeah, I don't know. Dub has these weird affinities for like
honk.
slightly overweight guys that
Fat nigga season, baby.
oh yeah, guys, it's fat nigga season. You see fat niggas in space. All right. I guess
Fat nigga season, baby.
that's the name of the episode. Fat nigga season.
Listen, it's not our season right now. We're
mean-
extra sweaty. We got a lot of folds and shit. Yeah.
Grotesque.
It's real sticky out here.
Well,
Pause.
Kofi Kingston did his best to try to get Finn Balor to join y'all's dark side because he offered him a biscuit. He was like, "Look, we know you ain't had a carb since '97. Here's a peace offering." Try to offer him a biscuit. Finn didn't take. He smacked the biscuit into the third row, and then proceeded.
Then he pointed to his
put
abs.
balls on
You guys saw that, right?
him. Great. If I had abs
He's like,
like
see
that,
these? I got more abs than most action figures.
yeah. If I had abs like that, that's all I would do too. I get it.
I wouldn't
Once
own
upon a
shirts anymore.
Once upon a time, but yeah, I seen Finn Balor doing like he earned multiple kickouts. I was like, oh, he used all his VC on like kickouts and reversals.
When they kicked out of the
like,
midnight hour, I was
Yeah,
like,
I was-
oh,
I was like,
this is a title
oh, this-
change.
yes, immediately because that's how they do. It's like, wait a second, this is going on way longer than it should. And Finn kicked out like twice. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, they're doing the thing, and they did the thing. JD McDonough made a very smart move. He remembered announce table. Do this flip on the other side. On the other side.
Once you reach, he heard it. He listened to the song. He reached the other side.
Yep. And
What a
and he
song.
landed
Def
the
Rebel,
flip.
you
It
will
was
pay for
great.
your crimes.
Facts. Man, I can't wait for Metro Boom to take over.
Metro.
Or at least just yeah, he just do something. Come on, it'd be great. Um, but yeah, that was the thing. So unfortunately, we didn't even mention uh my other gripe with the Saudi crowd. But yeah, we got time to do it. There was another match, guys.
We missed a match.
Yeah, ish. Not it was all in Saudi terms, but um, Zelina Vega and Julia had a match.
Oh, SmackDown.
That didn't happen on SmackDown.
Yeah, I'm saying it, but that was in Saudi,
Oh, okay.
so that was the thing. Um,
Did we miss a match, or are we just that unimpressed with Julia's run right now? And you combine that with the fact that Zelina's title run has been god awful, that we just kind of forgot about it. I don't know. We missed it.
nah. So this is the thing, that Saudi crowd, as live and direct and great as they were for Randy Orton, you could hear a pin drop when Zelina Vega came out, and that was
Like,
like
music sucks.
painful. No, it was worse than that. It was like, and they even listened to me. They listened to the pod. It was like, oh yeah, let's let's stamp her tag at the beginning of it, Zelina Vega, and then it goes.
No,
into
it's
that.
always had that.
No, it didn't. It just was starting.
Yeah, I promise you, E, it has always had that. For like at least the past 5 months, it has always had that. You just never noticed
No, it just would come on
because
like
it was so trash.
I was like, what is
No,
this?
it's always had that when they gave her a full entrance. 'Cause the
Well,
problem is they
you
don't
wouldn't
give
get
her a full entrance most of the time, so you never notice.
I don't know about
Always
that. But
had that.
whatever happened, she came out like a snake, move your body like a snake, ma, and
I forgot about that.
no one cared.
Oh,
And I was like,
worst
dog,
fit.
this is criminal. This is like appalling how silent it is. And this was the thing. Jade, she got a little bit of a cheer, but that crowd is very like, eh.
Yeah, they don't
It
know
was
how they feel
like-
about women's wrestling.
But no, I think they don't know how to feel about like newer characters. They live off of
Oh,
nostalgia.
good point. Good point.
Because they've been witnessing and watching these people for 20 years. These newer people are like, I don't fucking care about you unless you're Cody. Like CM Punk gets a pop, but it was very interesting. Like some
Didn't
of the people
Bianca
that
get
you thought was
booed
gonna
there
get popped
too?
didn't. Say that again.
Didn't Bianca get booed there too? Her last match there.
Can't remember.
Because I
I
believe
feel like
so,
she
and
did.
I'm starting to see a pattern.
Maybe, but I want to say there's certain people like you got to be like either one of them, like because Cody's undeniable, Seth's undeniable, like those people. Rhea, she's up there in that stratosphere as well. But anybody who was just kind of like, all right, cool, because shit, Solo got zero pop. And I was like, okay.
Because I think in that Saudi
got
crowd, you do
mild
get like
pop.
a lot of, I don't want to call them casuals, but they're not like hardcores, but they
Nostalgia
were
act.
10
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's nostalgia acts work best. Legends-ish. Legends-ish. So John got a crazy pop. Like, yeah, so that's what I mean. That's what I'm getting at. I won't put nothing else on them. But
kudos to
what
WWE for like not continually to bend to that, because remember the original Saudi shows?
man,
They were just like fever
who we gonna
dreams.
dig up? Yeah, who we gonna dig up?
We gonna
and
dig
just
up.
Put them together. Let them go out there, pop a hip, have a cardiac
Offer 'em a
arrest.
ton
Like,
of
that shit
money.
was crazy.
Brothers of Destruction versus DX, and
Yeah,
all
they were
four of
dope.
them guys almost died in that match.
They don't ever talk about that match.
Big kudos to WWE for saying, hey, we need to like have this aligned with our story, because the people you guys want to see, they can't do this no more.
Yeah,
They can barely walk.
they gonna die for that payday. They pulling a dub. Just I'm at the judgment day. I'm at the judgment day.
All over your Cobra back.
But yeah, that was
Oh, my
that was my
prodigies are
problem
all
with
over
this.
the place.
That was my problem with the Saudi crowd.
Jesus.
It was just very wishy washy with the normal current superstars, and I'm like, damn, I'd like a little more. But the people when the ones that they should have stood up for, oh, they absolutely did, which I love. But the ones that could have used some of the juice from the crowd, that's probably why that Solo and Jacob match didn't do shit because the crowd wasn't in it. And I was like, man, this is okay.
Y'all don't understand what y'all
That's a
saying.
good
It's
point.
Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, they didn't understand what they were saying. Who are these? These Roman? No, no Roman. Okay, buddy. And I was like, all right, yep, you're right. I don't know what this is either. Apparently, Saudi. I love Jacob Fatu, but I don't know what's happening right now. So yeah, a lot of that stuff can be hit or miss with the
They
crowd.
saw Tangaloa hiding, and they thought he was just like security or
They
like
literally-
one of them.
Every once in a while, they just start saying this is awesome just because they're like, is this the part where you just say this is awesome, right?
They saw the
Okay.
tallest Tonga, and they figured he was part of the Saudi Arabian basketball team.
They thought he was the other guy. That's it. The other guy. And the other guy. Yeah. Anyway. Moving right along. I do want to touch on because we didn't get to talk about it. We thought we heard of it before, but we actually watched it. Very polarizing. So more things from SmackDown. What were you guys' thoughts on the Punk promo?
Oh yeah, we didn't even get a chance to touch on this. Yes,
That's what
This shit was
that's what I'm here for,
fire.
guys.
I
Producing.
thought it was fire.
I loved every single second of it. And I could tell Punk was having a lot of fun. Listen, Punk, I used to be a rapper. This shit's a lot of fun. If you want to put
You
out an
don't say.
album,
Really?
I know
You
some
did? I
producers.
didn't know.
We can make some shit happen. We can get and live in color. We can get them another check. 'Cause I know how much you really like them. You know, I appreciate them too.
Put some 808s
Listen.
under that. Slow it down a little bit.
Listen, Punk, if you want to remix Cult of Personality, put some bars on there. I'll help you craft a 16. I got you.
Cold.
I got you.
Cold. Look
But
in
yeah,
my eyes. Cold.
I loved every second of it. The second word life hit, I was like, oh. I'm like, he's doing the thing. He's doing the thing. With the drug free
On the Judgment Day.
It's great. Yeah. I Judgment Day all over the place.
Yeah.
It was so
Yeah.
great.
Very
Okay.
fair.
Are you guys shocked that a lot of the internet did not like this? They thought some said this was the worst Punk promo they've ever seen.
Because they didn't get it.
Ah,
was hating.
they didn't get it.
Haters, nah. I probably because they probably thought it was corny. I could see people taking it as being corny,
That
but
was the point.
that's what I'm saying. Like thank you, Dub. That's what I'm saying.
It was intentionally campy.
It
This
was
was
literally the point.
Yeah.
This is
Punk was
60s
pointing out
Batman.
how corny John used to be by being that corny himself.
But he didn't choose the corny version of John. He was actually the fun version of John that wasn't corny to me. That was the good one. And
Okay,
then
no,
he
all
became
right. So
corny.
even
wanna-
though like we like, you know, Dr. Thugonomics John, it's still a really corny gimmick for a white kid from West Newbury, Massachusetts, coming out wearing throwback jerseys to rap in people's faces. It's still kind of corny. John was just really good at it.
So if he was really good at it, I don't think you can call it corny. That was Marky Mark. It worked.
Facts.
It's a thing.
I know, but on its face value, if I read to you what it was, it's a corny gimmick.
If you read to me anything in WWE gimmicks, I would be like, "What the fuck are we doing?" Like that's the
Hold on.
nature
First
it
of
on
all,
paper. Most
hold
shit
on. A guy
sounds
coming
crazy.
out in a skeleton mask, walking down with fire shooting out behind him, talking about zero fear in Spanish is not corny. It's weird.
To me,
It's not
Oh,
corny.
I mean that's still new, and that sounds like a scene from Dusk Till Dawn or something. I'm talking more
Boom.
so,
See, there you go. Not corny. You love
But-
that movie.
But
If
I'm
Penta
talking
was in
more
From Dusk Till
so.
Dawn, sucking on Salma Hayek's toes, you might be like, all right, this ain't that bad.
I hit him with the Dolph Ziggler. It should have been me. Um, but
Well,
no,
okay, that being said, let's zigzag real quick. But again, the IWC, I'm just starting to think they hate everything that black men like in wrestling.
I mean,
Because
probably
I
maybe.
watched another pod, one of our competitors, they loved it. Also full of black men, and I'm like, you know what? I think the IWC just kind of hates what we like, whether it be, punk promos, Nikita Lyons,
Vicky the Cream
Cody
Boat.
Rhodes,
Yep.
Yeah, I get it.
Vicky the Wagon Cream Boat.
I get it.
You
So
couldn't
thank
wait to
you.
say that on the pod, could you?
He loves it.
Oh, I got so excited.
Lion Den is back open.
Hey, she survived the cuts.
For now. Yeah, I don't know what to say. My mind's gone. I guess it was. I liked it. I enjoyed it because I very much am on record hating PG Punk. I hate PG Punk. I hate Good Samaritan Punk. I hate I Have Friends Punk. I hate all that shit. Doesn't work for me. Damn it. So it's very difficult for me to be like, oh look, this was like trash because again, kind of like John, where when he's been in heel mode, I've disliked everything else he's done. So this was refreshing. So very similar. All the CM Punk promos that weren't hidden for me, this one actually landed. If that's fair. Fair.
Yeah, totally fair.
Yeah.
I loved it, but I've liked most of Punk's promos since
Yeah,
he's been back
mm,
Same.
wasn't
because he's still the same guy. He just seems a little happier now, and I get it.
Oh, that's just like
when
me
you
with
make-
artists. Hey, I don't like my artists happy. No, you gotta go through that pain. I need you to be a tortured soul.
Listen, I get it.
Go through
Mary
that
J
heartbreak.
made her
Write that
best
shit.
music when she was addicted to coke, and
Eminem-
Casey was putting her through it. Huh?
Eminem.
Oh yeah, when he hated his mom and he was addicted to drugs and trying to kill his wife. So long, bitch, you did me so wrong.
Kim is crazy.
I'm
I
telling you.
wanna go. If you want to see something crazy, BA, look up reactions to Kim and watch these Gen Z kids listen to that
Oh
song
my
for the first
God.
time. It's
Oh
some
yeah,
of-
I'm gonna have to look that up.
it's some of the greatest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Very fun. It's a
That
great package.
and Kill You, because like niggas our age, I know every word of Kill You.
Me?
Me?
You ain't done it.
Exactly.
Gosh, he's slut shaming. It's crazy.
How dare he?
Oh, a woman's body, her choice. Damn
The
it.
Kill You one might be even better because of the range of things he's talking about and the range of women he's talking about. Hold on, did he just like, rev up a chainsaw to kill his mother and his wife? I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Gen Z reactions to the shit we grew up listening to is
It's
one of my
great.
favorite YouTube genres. I don't know how I got there, but yeah.
Speaking of
So
how we got
long, bitch, you did me so wrong.
there, Dub's in his feelings right now. He's feeling that. Speaking of how the hell did we get here? EO Sky does the cardinal sin of every baby face that E-Ray hates. He did the same.
You the
thing.
best, so I have to defend my title against you, which translates in E-Ray's brain to "I'm handing this title to you."
Damn.
Immediately. You not winning. We were in a chat talking about it, and Wise Man said, "Oh shit, who did she do that to?" That Rhea. He said, "Oh shit." You can't. Babyface never survives the "I want to challenge you." Ask Kofi Kingston. As Big E. As fucking anybody that does it. Hey, you person, I think you just deserve a title. No, you don't. You gotta earn that shit. And tell me who the number one contender is. And then I will fight them. I'm never coming. Hey guys, listen to me. Hey, it's E-Ray here. I'm so happy to be your Intercontinental Globe champion. And you know what? I am a fighting champion. I got nothing else to do but fight. And you know who I want to fight? Only the best. So, you know what that means? Hey, Obafemi, I challenge you because I want to prove to myself that I don't want this title no more. You're not gonna fucking win.
Hand it to the ruler.
Right.
I have seen all of your matches, and you are good, but you are no ruler. I'm not. I'm losing this belt.
The weight of that intercontinental title holds you down. Let the ruler take that weight.
It's a guarantee. It's a guarantee. So, yeah, no way. Io Sky is not doing it. She's losing. So they just set that up for was that Evolution?
Yeah.
Yep.
Great. Yeah, she losing. Rhea's holding that belt in Evolution. All the fucking pyro that they can muster that they left over that they smuggled back from Saudi Arabia, going off the Evolution in Atlanta. And everybody can be like, oh shit, the Beyonce concert really lit.
Right.
All 8 people that's there gonna be like, that shit crazy. Just my thoughts.
The conflux of people who will be downtown in Atlanta trying to get to the Saturday night's main event, Evolution, and a Beyonce concert.
My homie is there. I should tell him, like, bruh, go out to.
They're gonna be out there.
Oh, damn, too bad. Wrong week, because this week his family's gone. He been outside mingling. I'm like, yeah. I was like, go make some. He's like, oh my gosh, I can't even. I'm like, yeah.
Tell him to send his family some more money so they stay gone for another week.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, just go ahead and do some stuff. Yeah, baby. I'm just cleaning up the house for y'all. Make sure y'all go enjoy yourself. Have another week to yourself.
Check your Cash App. Here's another rack. Go stay out there.
Go downtown. It's Beyonce concert and a whole women's pay-per-view.
It's Huz out there, as Gen Z says instead of hoes. It's Huz.
Survive. ATL. Like you will not survive.
It's Huz out there. Get outside. Yeah.
Let's do it.
And it's okay. Whoever your friend is, E-Ray, tell them it's okay. We all turn a heel this summer. It's okay.
Yeah, give her the 250. Keep moving.
Exactly.
NXT.
And if your wife questions you, be like, no, I ain't do that because black men don't cheat.
Facts. Solidarity. Failure at Evolution. Is that because Evolution may sign up and set itself up to be really good. I don't know what anything else is going to do, but they took my advice. Roxanne and Raquel, they look great together.
Roxanne.
And they're having they're making her earn it. They're making Roxanne and Raquel earn it in a ladies fatal 4-way tag team match. One from Raw, one from SmackDown, and one tag team from NXT. Because that's about all it is as far as women tag team. But I'm with it. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for that match too. I thought the same thing.
That's another banger on the card. I think they're having like a women's battle royal or some shit or something.
Yeah,
for number one contender. Yeah,
things are gonna be it's lit.
And then they're also doing the NXT World Title of JC Jane, the most beatable NXT Women's Champion of all time.
Is about to coronate Jordan Grace. Got it.
Pretty much.
Got it. Yep.
Pretty much.
Enough's enough. It's time for a change, apparently. So that's what it is. Moving on, NXT. NXTNA. Yeah, baby.
Trick Williams. Like, I didn't realize that he was on a downturn, but giving him that TNA World Title, I was like, he's gotten to such a new level where I'm like, this is great. He was
Oh,
so
yeah,
money on
man.
commentary in the Wesley Joe Hendry match. Just phenomenal. And Joe Hendry continues to be one of the most over people in all of wrestling.
And
Yep.
what is it? Twin towers, skyscrapers, too
High
high.
rise.
High rises,
rise.
High
whatever.
Continue to be the most useless bodyguards there ever was.
Facts. It's
Hey Wesley,
ridiculous.
real quick, Wesley. Me and
Keep it
BA,
down.
we can replace high rise like tomorrow.
Right. I could stand around and do nothing for.
Yeah, we can do that. And trust
Right.
me, you can stand in between us too, and you'll still be just as short. Cause me and BA was at an event with your homie Zach Wentz, and he came up to like BA's thigh. Listen, you'll still be the short guy. It'll work. Trust me.
That's what you felt.
You remember that BA when Wentz
Yes,
walked right by us
he's-
and we dapped him up and we were like,
Yeah.
"You're so tiny."
That's crazy
Yeah.
because he was at the show that me and Wiseman went to as well.
He's
Independent
very
wrestling.
small man.
Great.
Yeah.
But shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
Gigi
Represent
Dolan,
Ohio.
we see you.
Right. Salute.
But yeah, Trick Williams on another level of commentary. Guys, we might have to cover Slammiversary.
I'm down.
Trick versus Joe Hendry versus Mike Santana. I don't know who I want to win that match, and I don't usually say that about a world title match because Mike Santana, he seemed like he might be him.
I think they got to keep that title on Trick, in all honesty.
Which I like as well.
I do too.
But I think they have, because he's held it and because those are the top guys in your company, it's coming off Trick. But again, I wouldn't be mad the way he's held it. I wouldn't be mad if they kept it. So it's up. Business is up. I'm watching
Business
TNA
is
weekly
booming.
now.
I'm thinking more
Weekly.
just from to that point,
Weekly.
to your point, E. That's why I was thinking they got to keep that title on Trick because he don't keep on getting the crossovers because people gonna come and they're gonna be like, whoa, shit, like what's this TNA title about? Like, then
Yeah, or him showing up and them showing highlights from the week prior or what happened last week of him showing up there. Moose versus Leon Slater, I believe his name is.
Leon Slater is legit.
I like him.
Legit.
I like move. I like all this.
Move.
I want to watch.
Move.
I want to watch everything. I think.
And as much shit as they give Moose for being friends with Tessa Blanchard and not like holding up his end of blackity blackness, he's still really good at this.
Pretty good.
Still really good at this. And that lisp, Moose.
It's really funny. And then
Makes Cody sound normal.
I love Mustafa Ali being just a mega tyrant. It's fun. It's great. So much good shit happen over there.
You give me the promise of
some wacky
Mustafa Ali versus Cedric Alexander. I'm tuned in. I'm like,
Need it.
You don't need to put this on Slammiversary. Tease it out. I know BA doesn't like being teased, but
B-Ray is crazy. Just smash balls.
You got the diffusion dance.
That's our tag team. Two bronze.
B-Ray.
I like it. I was like, I can't hate. I like it. Damn. Good.
Yeah, but other things going on in TNA. The family drama. E-Ray, I know you were so big on the family.
You didn't even catch that.
What'd I say? Did I say B-Ray again?
You said other things in TNA.
Oh, you're right. NXT and A. I mean, it's all one thing now. Let's be real. It's all one thing, but the family drama, E-Ray, I know you're so bought in. Give us the cliff notes because I ran to the store during this segment and BA only watched it on like TikTok clips.
I actually saw it.
Oh,
I can step in for E-Ray. I'm gonna save him the pain.
I kind of want to hear E-Ray say it because he hates it so much.
I'm gonna save him the pain of having to talk about it.
Yeah,
so
you don't want to hear my idea.
You got Luca Cristofino comes out there first, Dub.
Okay.
And and he comes out there talking, like cutting a promo, talking about how much stuff he sacrificed and all this other shit, this whole law degree. I'm like, so he's a real lawyer. That's interesting. Okay.
No, yeah, he's an actually like barred lawyer.
That's what's up. I love it. You got a little gimmick. Shout out to him for that.
Can he bar you down?
No, absolutely not. What? Fuck out of here. God damn it. I
He's a
fell,
rapper,
God
guy.
damn
He's
it.
a rapper.
I fell for it again.
Detroit hubris.
God
it's
damn
so
it.
fun. It's so easy. It's like, what?
God damn it.
It's the Bow Wow meme.
All right.
Damn it. How did I fall for that?
It was
terrible.
So oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So Luca called at some point. He calls out Tony D, your favorite wrestler in NXT. Dub.
Fat nigga season.
That nigga season. Amateur All-American. You know.
So was Spencer James. I don't give a fuck.
That shit tough to do.
I'm the resource. Nigga, shut up. You went to Crenshaw High too?
Oh,
I don't care.
Shit.
Damn.
So Tony D come out there talking his shit, talking about loyalty and all this other bullshit. So at some point in time, after he's saying loyalty, Stacks and that terrible theme music comes out.
Staying alive.
Did they come out with the white E-Ray with the long hair and the tank top?
No, he came out by himself with the Heritage Cup and wearing one glove, like he was a mobster type of shit. It was weird, but yeah. So he comes out and he's talking about butt out of this, telling Stacks to butt out of it, and then long story short, from there, Luca hits Tony. And so it looks like he's about to join up with Stacks, and then Stacks,
hype. Like, yeah.
and then Stacks gets all pumped, and then Luca hits Stacks, and then he said, "I'm being loyal to myself," and drops the mic.
Crucifino out.
So confused.
Well, he's doing the smartest thing, is getting away from both of those losers.
Facts.
He's the only one that stands a chance on getting over in that ring. Dax is like,
so Luca had a W. So it sounds like a good week for lawyers right now.
Yeah,
because Brian Steele just beat his second RICO trial in 2 months.
When you said Brian Steele, I immediately envisioned Brian Cage, the Wolverine, like
the Swoverine.
Wolverine. My bad. I know. As soon as I said, I was like, that feels wrong. It was Dub's shirt, threw me off. Yeah, Luca Crucifino. I was like, this whole match just made me like think about the concept of white mediocrity. And I was just like, man, like, and I say this respectfully. I mean this specifically on character, not who these people are. Great, love you guys as you try to entertain me every week, but emphasis on try. I do not give a shit about the Don, the Stacks, Cat Stacks, Domino's Pizza. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about here. I don't like any
Cat Stacks was in there selling feet pics.
Wow.
Maybe. And that would be more entertaining than watching Don.
She was in there selling feet pics.
Don Kennedy. Whatever. I don't want any of this. This shit is.
Whoa, hold on. Dom Kennedy as a wrestler. That might be pretty entertaining.
Yeah, it would be better than this.
It would be way better.
Because the Don came out looking like Staying Alive Saturday Night Fever, and I was like, I can't wait to get away from this. I just want this off my TV. And then Luca Crucifino came out. Okay, he got a little swag. Maybe they'll get some clearing up. Maybe he'll turn. And then as soon as Stack music, I'm like,
well, the next step for Tony D is going to be get on TNA, right?
Fine, I will take that. But whatever's going on here ain't it, and I just need it to end. Like, I am so over this. The Don character is done. It's so bad, and Stack's character is done. And for whatever reason, I wish they didn't even have a blow off. This is like one of those TV shows that don't even get an ending. It just ends.
Like the Wayans brothers. Yeah.
Damn it, BA, get out of my head.
I was thinking of Wayans brothers, but I wanted to think of something else that was like bad that didn't get a ending. But the Wayans brothers was good. They just got shit up. They just got the shit end of the stick. I can't think of the shows that are like so terrible. Like was it nah something like that? Was it Zombie Girl or some bullshit? I don't know. One of those dumbass shows.
Z Nation.
Fucking, what was that show with the dude? It was like catching ghosts or something. He could see ghosts and he was catching them in his van. It's a dumbass show. All the dumbass shows. That's all it was. This don't deserve a blow off. Just let it just cool off naturally, and both of these niggas go back to their corner and reset.
So, all right. So your love of the family aside, I want to ask BA about his favorite match from NXT as he was watching it on the stream, no commercials, and just blew through it in like 90 seconds.
Like Judgment Day. Oh, I'm gonna Judgment Day.
Yeah, he Judgment Day all over. Like,
I woke up so
because
hard.
BA's responding to the group chat like 30 minutes ahead of where I am, and I'm like, I'm watching this live. How is BA ahead of me? He's like, yeah, I'm on a stream. I finished at 9:20, and I read finish just like that, and I was like, ew.
Yeah, and I was like 20 minutes behind you, so I'm like, I'm not even paying attention. I'm just calling out stuff that I'm just now seeing, and BA like, I was like, wait, what?
Right, so I always assume, E-Ray, that you're like 10 or 15 minutes behind me, so I try not to spoil too much, and then BA is like 30 minutes ahead of me while I'm watching live, and I'm like, what the fuck this nigga doing in his DeLorean? I'm so confused right now.
Hey, man, the time machine was going Tuesday.
And then he's like, yeah, I finished at like 9:20. Why is that so specific?
Because I was so shocked. I was like, what is happening? Like, they already throwing up the Glee fitting Shawn Michaels, like Paul Levesque.
Baby oil.
He's like, oh,
my pants.
Came out of his trance. Oh, what happened?
Hey,
oh,
this is my stuff.
It's so sticky in here.
Why am I on public transit? RTA. Oh, this was the rap.
Michael J. Fox, what are you doing here?
Oh, shit.
Am I about to invent rock and roll? Oh,
right.
Good Lord.
But
BA, you was in there.
Dub.
Thirst.
I got something you gotta hear. Listen to this. What a dumbass concept. I love Back to the Future. Sorry. Anyway. BA what was your favorite match, BA? Because you finished in the future.
Oh, it was Laney Reed and Thea Hale.
Oh,
BA was thirsting in a way that would make Booker T blush.
That was second place. First place was
the difference between them.
Was the Zarya and Sol Ruka and Zarya versus Tatum Paxley and Izzy Dane match. That was my.
You like two women's matches in one night?
And that's like 4 women in that match, so that counts as 2 other women matches. Like, that was like 6. That's 6 women. That's like 3 matches.
I gotta get ready for Evolution.
I wasn't sure where body now. I wasn't sure where he was gonna go when he said, "Hey." I was like, "Oh,
yeah." I was like, "What is this?"
Gotta get ready for Evolution. I gotta force myself to like 6 women so I can get ready for this Evolution pay-per-view.
Those facts. He gonna track them.
I get it, BA. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So, BA, are you sold on the Laney Reed thing? Who just showed up and called JC Jane a bitch, and then lost to her in the match, and now is beating up on Thea Hale? Give me your thoughts.
She's from Alabama.
I'm low key sold. I got family from Alabama. I don't know about her part of Alabama, but family nonetheless from Alabama.
You said that I got family in Alabama like you was talking to her and not us.
I got family in Alabama.
Like you were shooting him a shot.
Right, what's up?
Hey.
She just got there, VA. She not a fan yet.
Facts.
Oh, you gotta get in early. Get on the ground floor before you get a fan base.
I get it.
DM right now, BA. You got
everybody on the Nikita the Lions Den. So I gotta open up the horse stable.
I feel you, Mark Wahlberg. Be a shooter. I get it.
Yes, but as far as being sold on her, still I gotta see some more in the ring. She got a decent move set, but shout out to who's that Hangman. He said that move set shit. Yeah, Adam Page. Yeah. But I came because the fact that she came out and called JC Jane a bitch, I guess shout out to her for that, because who does that? Who just gets a random title shot just for calling somebody a bitch? So yeah, even though she lost.
Right. That's how wrestling works.
Right. I'll
Like,
take it.
number one contender. Why? I'm just gonna be like, you a bitch.
You've been here for
Right.
5 minutes
Got it.
because I called you a bitch. That's why.
Hey,
Oh,
Karion
all
Kross
right.
did the same thing.
True.
Got him. Oh shit. Worked.
Got on
That's
the
how,
card.
that's how we do things in wrestling. Imagine you did that to like everything else in life, like normal. Like, man, I really need this job. Man, I bet. Hey, cut the shit. Bet you ain't gonna give me this job though. What? What? Dude, you are highly unqualified. You lied clearly on your resume, and you came in here wearing jorts and flip flops, Gucci flip flops at that. I don't know how you even afford those. I don't think this is happening. You don't seem like an applicant for us. You ain't gonna give me that job though. God damn it, you're hired. See you on Monday.
So I'm kind of sort of doing this at work right now.
Damn.
I asked for some new exercise bikes, and they said, "Get your
No.
membership numbers up." And I knew my membership numbers were going through the roof already. So every time I see our VP of finance, I'm like, "What's up with my bikes?" I
Well,
don't
my
reference
bikes,
the
bitch.
fact that we're doing great as a branch, we're making money.
Right.
I
Well,
just
my
look
bikes,
around
bitch.
like, "What's up with my bikes?" And now we have a meeting at the end of July, and she's like, "We'll talk about your bikes." I say, "Damn right we will."
Yeah, I need more people, more asses on bike seats. I run this.
So I get
Let
it. So
'em
Lady
know.
Reed, I feel you. Sometimes you just gotta show up and call your shot. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
where's my
Just
title
don't
shot?
dress up as the mirror match of your opponent. So, but neither here nor
Okay,
there.
E, it's not. No, their fits were different enough. They were
But who?
different enough. You're not beating these allegations.
Well,
Triple E, you're not beating these
just,
allegations.
just because if I set out 5 glasses of milk in front of y'all, y'all be able to tell me from what brand they are. That's not my problem. I don't have that skill set. Oh, that's Dairyman's. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Sorry.
Oh, that's not even milk. That's almond milk.
Yeah, that's how
It's too
like,
watery.
yeah, that's crazy. Y'all just,
2%.
oh yeah,
That's cashew.
that
Uh,
skim.
Yeah,
believe
I'm
you.
looking them up again. Yeah, no, those outfits are different enough. E-Ray, you're not beating these
They both
allegations this time.
had frilly shit. They both had fishnet stockings. Too similar for them both to have like that kind of wild frizzy hair. Again, I know who Thea Hale is, but I'm just like, I don't like that y'all kind of look very similar right now. It just was a gripe for me. I don't know. Some small, whatever. Anyway,
Thea's fit was green. The bra part had like stars on it. The only thing that really made them similar was the fishnets and the
Yeah.
color of their skin. Triple E, you're not beating these allegations right now. I'm sorry.
take a poll. that's all I gotta say. Take a poll.
That is what BA wanted Lainey Reed to do.
Black.com. Sorry.
She's from Alabama.
I got family in Alabama.
Right.
Not
Hey,
not from your side, but they down there. We should go visit them sometime.
We ain't related in no parts, but I'll be down there sometime. Too.
Yeah, we should go visit them sometimes.
Got my uncle Jebediah. My
Freeman.
my auntie
Freeman.
May.
Jebediah Freeman.
Auntie May.
He a free man.
You know, I got people down there.
I got yeah.
What's up?
I be going to Tuscaloosa sometimes. You been to Tuscaloosa? Yeah, we be rolling
Roll Tide.
ties.
Roll
Yeah.
Tide. Roll Tide.
There we go.
Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
BA, you're sick.
It's the sickest.
All
Man.
day. The horse stable.
Legitimately asked him about the match. He said, "Yeah, I got family from Alabama." Hey, girl, she not here.
Right.
What?
Just shooting. He's
She
BA
might
is the
somehow
guy
listen
in,
to
in
this.
BA
Power
is
the
the
pod.
guy in the chick's Instagram comments saying, beautiful. I hate you. Damn, girl. Who are you talking to?
Myself.
She's not gonna see this, nor is she responding.
Oh, man.
You don't even know.
You
No, that
already
is
know.
mental illness. Niggas that sit there and talk to women, they talk to themselves in women's comments. Mental illness. The same way I classify mental illness of women that sit a camera down and start like twerking or doing something crazy in a public space, like an airport. I'm like,
Okay.
mental illness. Because it's funny, like you're looking at what they're doing. People be like, whoa, they're moving out the way, or they're just observing them. Like they didn't say bored and trash. Like, what are we doing right now? You got to think about it from being in the airport and somebody sitting the camera down doing this in front of the fucking camera. And you just looking at it like, this bitch. It's a different world.
When you say airport, that reminds me of the video of like the one kid in the airport in the bathroom set the video up, and then he tries to push his old man out the way, and the old man slaps the shit out of him like, you better get, I'm from Detroit, and he beats the shit out of this YN. It made me so happy. Huh? What? Why'd I remember that? I like seeing young people get beat up, and then he said Detroit, and then it formed a new memory in my brain.
Because Detroit, anything can happen. I'm from Detroit. Yeah, I get it. Got it.
It's like that. It's like that meme. You know, people be like, man, I hate when people say where they from before you square up. Listen, my nigga, if you're not from Asgard or Wakanda, I feel like you should put and Detroit, then we can run it.
Those are facts.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Detroit niggas whooping Wakanda niggas asses every day of the week.
That's it. Just let them walk through it. We had Yoshiki in a mirror.
There you go. You got it this week.
I'm so proud. Hit the button. You just put yourself over there.
Oh damn. I got it, didn't I? Didn't I do it? Oh man, that's a stinker. Well, or we can go back to calling them what BA was called. Yoshimitsu Kawasaki. Like, yeah. No, BA.
It was calamari, thank you.
BA's so racist.
He remembered that one. It was exactly this.
BA's so racist except for everything except for white women.
Oh man, we gotta go back in BA's DNA strength. Like you know how the original Assassin's Creed, there was like people were time travel within their DNA. I want to go back in BA's lineage and just be like, what is happening here?
1930s BA had to be crazy.
Dog.
Can you imagine Prohibition BA?
It would have been like Stack.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's definitely Stack. I told you, leave me alone, woman. You did.
Yeah.
But then you stuck with tongue.
Hey, now, what's up with all that?
Quiet down.
Quiet down. You know, it's all this damn. Get me hung out here with all these white people. Yeah, that definitely BA. Nah, then BA go tell.
Get on now.
Listen, what you want me to say? That I love you. Yeah, definitely fell in love with some Prohibition white woman.
BA is definitely showing up to the Halloween episode of the pod with a white woman on his arm, dressed like Stack and Mary at the end of that movie.
Sure, with the fangs on.
See who's gonna spit in my mouth. No.
Saudi centers. That is
every time Josh Allen throw a pick, I'm playing that scene in the locker room.
Some? Make my stomach turn. You think I hated that one scene enough? I was like, that was disturbing and diabolically.
The whole movie.
I was like, you know what? Michael B. Jordan is like rich, famous BA, because he's not beating those allegations either. But as you know,
Michael B. Jordan does love Attack on Titan as well.
Facts.
There we go.
And he was like, look, I know this woman is happily married to the white YN known as Josh Allen. And Josh Allen sitting there sweating bricks. He's like, yeah, I ain't got nothing to worry about. Then he seen that movie, was like, then he seen the promo tour, was like, oh, man, they got it. Football season ain't started yet. And you go behind the scenes and you find out that was not CGI when she spit in his mouth. That was like some type of syrup, some type of simple syrup. And they did multiple takes.
No,
Diabolical.
super diabolical.
Michael B. Jordan has an issue with blood and fake blood. He's like, oh, it's disgusting. It grosses me out. I don't want to do this. But he said, oh, we're going to do multiple takes of you.
Why woman spit in my mouth?
Bet.
Cool. You know what? You guys should keep my pay for the day.
He played two people so he can make sure he gets some of that ass. That's crazy.
He saw the rows of smoke and stack. He's like, I don't know which one of them is fucking this white woman, but I gotta play both of them.
He's like, we already cashed you a smoke.
Fuck it.
I can do a double roll.
I can do it.
Eddie Murphy did it.
Yeah. You know. Jean-Claude Van Damme did it. Venom did it. Like he just oh man. Speaking of venom and vitriol,
if I'm the Bills QB coach, I'm telling Josh Allen that every team's number one corner looks like Michael B. Jordan. 100%.
Oh yeah.
We getting 7,000 yards out of this motherfucker this year.
Yeah. I would say fantasy. I might have to. I had to scoop him up. But speaking of, we had Yoshiki in a mirror versus Jasper Troy in a number one contenders match. Can I ask, who did you think was going to win this match, and were you correct? Let's start with Dub.
Oh, I was absolutely incorrect. And I do want to say the cold open to last week's episode of BA talking about a big black man destroying things made me extremely uncomfortable. Just want to just throw that out there.
As it should have.
Yeah, I was like,
because he's not beating those allegations. Look out. Sick.
I thought they put Yoshiki in there just to kind of say, huh, maybe. And Jasper Troy was just gonna run through that small Asian man.
Damn.
Crazy. Even BA said, damn.
I thought Jasper Troy was gonna go full Moxley, and he did not.
Yeah. He caught their hands left. I was like, yeah.
So clearly Obafemi is going to go full Moxley on Yoshiki.
Yoshiki and this got just in. Yoshiki Nakamura in a mirror. Yoshiki
not beating the allegations.
Just got cast as E Honda in Street Fighter.
Listen, if they cast Cody might be like, I know a guy. Because Cody always putting people over. Roman only do it if you're in his family.
That's 100% what 50 Cent did. He said, hey, I know a guy. Him and Andrew Schultz are cool. It's like, oh yeah, we need a damn.
I thought you was about to tell me that Tony Yayo was about to play DJ.
Oh, you would have lost your shit. No, not even close.
No, actually, it's got to be Who Kid because Who Kid is Jamaican.
Who Kid? But you thought Jasper Troy was gonna run through him. Did not happen. Great decision.
It's only a great decision if they do what they need to do and give him that dominant win of he beat the shit out of this man so bad that I'm not sure if there's anybody on the roster that can beat him. Because then you build somebody to like beat the what seems insurmountable.
BA, do you agree, or what are your thoughts on this?
I gotta agree. I did not think
you don't care. You're not listening. I agree. I don't know what we talking about.
I don't think that that Yoshi was gonna win. Yoshiki. I did not think that he was gonna win. I thought this was the Jasper Troy all day. But he as far as Yoshi, I think they're just trying to get new guys over with Oba. I think that's what they're trying to do. They're just trying to see if Oba can get guys to look good against him, but he still destroys them. So that's what I'm thinking, but
Maybe.
we'll see.
I'll say we can close with this. Great American Bash coming up. Yoshiki, R.I.P. E. You did, cause you did. It'll be that should
Watch
be a nice,
yourself
fun
off.
hoss fight. I
Get
didn't
dead.
want them to run it back with Jasper. It just wouldn't have made sense that soon. And it's like unless he's gonna take the belt, and I do not want him taking the belt. Not this fast, not this soon. You're going from one unstoppable force of nature to another. That's too much. But I do like Yoshiki doing that, and then I also like in the background you have the young OG Pinn
Whooping ass.
attacking Jasper Troy, and now they got something going on. So that kind of moves him out of that space. Yeah, works for me. So, still don't see who's gonna be able to beat Oba anytime soon, but I wouldn't mind if maybe somebody that we weren't expecting, maybe a Mike Santana, maybe I don't know, somebody else I'm not thinking of yet, just coming to having that fight. I wouldn't be mad at it. But yeah, we'll see. Other than that, I think that's kind of all we got right now. I think we are probably going to talk about because we'll have a correspondent in the building, so we're gonna have to talk about All In Texas, and yeah, we'll get to the other stuff, nitty gritties next week. But other than that, guys, it's been another episode of Let Me Book the Territory, and I think it's safe to say BA is sick. But we gotta like restrain this guy or something. But in the meantime, watch wrestling, live wrestling, enjoy wrestling, and stay out of Alabama when BA's there. It gets really dangerous.
He
I
got family there.
All right. Oh, Jedediah,
Freeman.
you know, Willie, you know Willie now. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it for us. We're out of here.
Shout out to Michael Bolton.
And sinners.
This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow.
Others will be this is the tale of Smoking Stack and that Lady Mary who spit
spit in his
mouth. Man, that's so good. It's incredible. Thanks, Beer. You always give us exactly
The jester of the juke joint. Preacher boy singing.
He blew up the thing with a grenade. Sometimes you just gotta blow up racists with a grenade. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry.
Irish rap, sing a song. Michael Jordan, dance a jig.
Come on, wise man, what we supposed to be doing? You know what we're supposed to be doing? Being kind to one another. Island of